Hey guys, welcome to Born to Win. I'm glad that you guys are back for another video. Today's video is going to be a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a while now. And this is going to be the topic of credit. Okay guys, so we're going to be teaching you guys how to leverage credit lines, how to build credit lines, how to take out credit card accounts and actually build your credit score to a good, healthy credit score where other people are going to be able to leverage you're going to be able to use other people's money essentially, and you're going to be able to leverage your credit to be able to benefit your business and reap a lot of benefits, okay? Because a lot of people think that cash is king. That was super outdated. That's probably 1950s advice. And it is true. Cash is important, but just not as important as credit, in my opinion at least. Because if you have a good credit score, even if you don't have money, you could leverage out a loan. You could leverage out the bank's money, OPM, which is other people's money if you guys don't know what that means. And I'm going to be teaching you guys tactics that I actually paid for. So this is going to be certain tactics that I learned through my millionaire mentors, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I'm actually doing to leverage credit in my business and how it's benefited me in the long run. And hopefully you could take some value out of it. If you guys do take some value out of it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and share it with a friend or family member. Okay guys, so that's how you guys that's how I know that you guys are liking these videos and that you guys are actually enjoying the content and that you guys want to see more. Okay guys, I know I haven't been very active. I've been busy on my business, but that's going to change. It's going to go back to the normal routine. We're going to be getting 2 uploads a week, so stay tuned for that. Maybe even a little bit more, but I'm going to keep it at a steady pace, I promise. For now on, we're going to be getting at least 2 videos a week, so I hope you guys enjoy this content. I hope you guys find it useful. If you guys do, hit that like button like I said, and let's get straight into the tips on how to build your credit and establish a good credit score, and even repair your credit if you have bad credit right now, okay? Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is going to be total amount of accounts. So there's 5 things that actually make up your credit, okay? So it's going to be, first is going to be total accounts. That makes up 10% of your credit. Length of your credit, which makes up 15% of your credit. Third is inquiries, 10% of your credit. Fourth is revolving utilization rate, and that makes up 30%. And then the 5 is going to be missed payments, okay? So making your payments on time, and that makes up 35% of your credit. So make sure that when you guys are breaking this down, I'm going to be breaking them all down and telling you guys why the importance of having your credit line and how these all impact your score, okay? So total accounts, that's a really obvious one, okay? So the way that total accounts works is just total amounts of times that you ran your credit for a credit line or for a credit card, whatever the case may be, the times that you've ran your social throughout the year. I believe that I don't even think that you could run your credit more than 3 times, I believe, a year. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you guys how I built my credit to a 750 and what I've done to get to that type of area, okay? I'm nowhere near the 800s, but 750 is a good credit score. So I'm pretty young. I started my credit when I was actually 18, so I started late, and that's one thing that I want to share with you guys as well, is that if you guys are young right now, start early, guys. Start early. The reason being is because you guys never know when you guys are going to need credit, or you guys might not have that business idea right now, but build your credit for when you actually have that business idea. You don't have to go out and sell your company to an investor to get $50,000. That's the biggest mistake that I see a lot of entrepreneurs make, is that they have a great idea, they know how to execute it, but they don't have the money, so they go find an investor, they get fucked over by an investor, sell 20% of their company, and then that 20% might not mean like a lot to you at the current moment, but hey, in the long run, it's going to be something that affects you because that 20% might be worth $20 million in the future. You don't know. It all depends. So you have to give yourself room to grow in order to actually, let's say you don't have that much cash and you have a good credit score and you have good history with the bank, you could go out and take a $20,000 or $30,000 loan, whatever the amount that you might need for your business, and they'll give it to you because you have good credit history with them. And these are the top 5 things that you have to keep in mind. That's the 5 things that you guys are going to have to keep in mind when it comes down to your credit impact and your credit score. These are the things. So total accounts, how how many times you run your credit, length of your credit, how long have you had your credit for. If you have it for, I believe it's 10 years, that becomes really good. And that makes up 15% of your credit score. So the length of credit is going to be something that's very big. So if you start off young, better chances are that when you're 22, like my age, you're going to be able to have a stronger credit score than I have right now. If you guys implement these actual habits and techniques that I'm going to show you guys, and these loopholes that there are to building a good credit score and establish a good score and be able to get cars, houses, loans, whatever you desire. Okay, so third one is going to be inquiries. How many times you guys how many times you guys run your guys' credit. It's going to be inquiries, or how many times you run your social security and you actually do an inquiry, a pull of your credit history. That you could inquiry when you're doing a pull for your credit score to actually see your actual credit score, or an inquiry could count as if you're trying to open up a credit card, and total accounts is around the same thing. How many accounts do you have overall? Okay, so it kind of falls back to the same thing as number one. Okay, so number four is going to be your revolving utilization rate. Okay, so that is 30% of your credit. So I like to stay around 10 to 15% of your utilization rate. If you have over 50%, that's usually bad. That's going to have a high impact on your score. And let's just say you don't have the money to actually pay them back yet, and you have a high utilization rate, but let's just say you're around a 642, right? And if you pay off that debt, you would be at a 730, 720, whatever the case may be, right? So what you do is that if you have $9,000 worth of credit and you have $4,000 worth of debt, that's more than almost half of, well, actually half of what you have as a credit line. So they're going to be dinging you on your credit. It's going to lower your credit score. This is an easy fix, guys. So what you guys do is that you guys hop on the phone. Let's just say if it's JP Morgan Chase Company, and you have a credit card with them, you get on the phone with Chase and you tell them, hey, I need to reevaluate my credit. I need to see if I could get more credit, basically. And then they're going to send you over to rep, and then what you're going to do is that I need to reevaluate my credit line and I need more. They're going to tell you how high do you want to raise it, whatever the case may be, or they're going to tell you we're going to have to run an inquiry on your credit. We're going to have to run a hard credit check to be able to even see if you're going to be approved by that line. Sorry about that. We have a little friend playing with us today, and that's the little fucking fly that we have in the background, so we're going to have to get through it. But just to stay on topic with you guys, so revolving utilization rate. So like, let's say if you guys have a high utilization rate, call your guys' card company and make sure, whether it's a bank, a credit line, or a credit card. Okay, so you just call them and you guys just let them know, hey, I'm gonna need this to go up. Let's just say your credit line was $2,000, right? And you want to go up to $5,000. That way your credit line goes from you add $5,000 to a total of $9,000 of a credit line. You're going to be at $14,000 of total credit available for you to use. So that will actually lower your utilization rate. Instead of being at 40%, you'll be lower, and that will give you a positive impact on your credit score, and it'll help it go up. Okay, so that's a way that you guys could get around the utilization rate, even if you guys don't have the money to pay off your guys' debt or pay off more than the minimum payment that you guys are sending right now. Okay, so number 5 is going to be the obvious one. It's going to be missed payments. Okay, don't miss any payments, guys. Make sure that you guys set up everything on auto pay. If you guys have your guys' checkings account, don't have your checkings account linked to your guys' credit cards, have your checkings account linked to them, for you guys to set up an automatic payment, and you guys won't miss any payments, because that's gonna fuck you guys over really, really bad if you guys decide not to make your guys' payments on time. Okay, so, and another tip and tactic that I want to share with you guys, this is just going to be a extra tip that you guys could use, is that if you guys want to build credit history and you guys don't have much cash to play with, let's say you have $2,000 in the bank and you just took out a credit card for $1,000, and they said that if you use $1,000 in your first 2 months, you're going to be able to get $150 cash back. Let's say it's an American Express card, the American Express cashback rewards card. All right, so let's just say you need to spend $1,000. All right, so what I do personally, this is a loophole. This is not illegal. I'll repeat it. This is not illegal. This is completely legal, and I'm not saying that you should do it every single time, but I've done it personally to boost my credit score, and because as soon as you get an amount that a good amount of credit that you're using, even if it uses $1,000 and you pay it off on time, it might ding you because your utilization rate goes up, but as soon as you're done paying off that debt, your credit score bounces right back. So what I do is that I actually go up to any basically Target, Walmart, they have these type of prepaid Visa cards, and what you do is that you go and get a prepaid Visa card. Let's just say for that promotion that's $1,000. What you do is you get your credit card, you go to the store clerk, you tell them, hey, I need a prepaid Visa card. They usually have them on the wall, whatever the case may be. You get $1,000 on a prepaid Visa card, and then from there what you do is you go get a money order, a MoneyGram, whatever the case may be. You pay it with that card. You get a MoneyGram and you put $1,000 on that card, and then what you do is that you get that card, that cash physically, and you go pay off your credit card. You usually like to separate it into 2 payments, so like just pay $500 and then pay $500 the next month, and boom, you're ready to go. You got $150 cash back from the credit card companies, and you're not in any debt because you just use the money that you're using. Okay, it's your money, you're just paying it off, or you could get your $150 off of the promotion and then you pay off your credit card. So you're not using any money, you're just leveraging it and using it for, you could get an extra $150 for any card company. This might not work for all card companies. Maybe, I don't know, if they don't like allow you to buy prepaid Visa cards with the credit card. It all depends. Look into the promotions that you guys have with your guys' card, and you guys can leverage that to be able to build a credit, establish a good credit history that you guys have been taking out the same amount that they have been telling you on the promotions, and that you guys are paying it on time. Okay guys, so it just establishes good credit history, and it establishes that you're spending money on your credit card, and it gives you a stronger credit score. Okay, so that's already a big one when it comes down to your credit. And also, one thing that I want to share with you guys, this is more general advice, but use your credit card for everything almost. Okay, if you know you have the cash to support your guys' in and out, pay it with your credit card. The reason being is because, especially if you have Chase, you have American Express, whatever the case may be, they give you rewards. You're getting money back, guys. You're getting points for flights. You're getting free flights. That's how I literally pay all my trips. I pay my trips with my points that I get with my Chase Freedom card. Chase Freedom card is a great startup card. If you guys don't get approved, then call them. Simply just call them and say, hey, I have good credit history with you. I would really like to get approved. I need you to override it. I need you to override it. Someone has access to override and approve you. They probably won't approve you for that much in the beginning, but at least they approve you. You get the card, you start using it, and you build your credit history. Okay, so I hope this video, you guys found a lot of value. This type of things, if you guys implement what I'm telling you guys right now, you guys will be on your guys' road to getting a great kick-ass badass credit score, and able to take out thousands on your guys' credit and be able to leverage good debt, okay, not bad debt. So good debt, that I want to give you guys a good example of good debt. Good debt is going to be anything that invested into you or into your business. Okay, bad debt is going to be you going out and buying new shoes, new Jordans, whatever the case may be. That's bad debt. It's not going to be able to bring you more income. But leverage credit. Be very smart when it comes down to your credit. Don't buy things that you don't need with credit. What you do is that you use credit when you are making investments for your business, and leverage it for you could actually be able to cash flow and not use as less as of your cash that you have to actually put in. Okay, so leverage a $10,000 investment, put it $5,000 on credit maybe, and then put $5,000 on your card. Or maybe if you have a $10,000 credit line, use it on your credit, and they usually have some really good kick-ass promotions. There's certain cards that literally will give you kick-ass promotions like 6 months. 6 months of your guys is no interest, or a year no interest. So you have, it's basically free money, guys, that you guys are leveraging. That's how people end up doing big investments, guys. It's not all cash. Not everyone's walking around with fucking $100,000 cash, guys. And even if they have $100,000 in the bank, they're gonna try to do the less that they're gonna try to put the least amount of money that they can down for them to get a big result and a big return, before they could flip their money. Okay, guys? So you guys have to be ahead of the game, guys. This is a game. This is just like Monopoly. It's real life Monopoly. You guys have to leverage your guys' credit. You guys have to leverage your guys' brain. Be smart with your money. Make smart investments. Invest into yourself. You'll never go wrong when you're investing into yourself, guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, share it with a friend, share it with a family member that doesn't know this information. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And just remember, you guys were born to win. You guys make the extraordinary look ordinary. Until next time, guys. I love you guys. Peace. We'll see you guys in the next video.